This war, which lasted 116 years, did not begin because of religion. It began because one king wanted another throne. The King of England claimed the French crown. France refused. A royal dispute soon turned into a massive war. England crossed the sea and invaded France. No one at the time knew this war would last more than a century. England did not have the advantage in numbers, but they had a weapon that changed the game: the longbow. It could shoot farther, harder, and continuously. Heavily armored knights, once dominant, were now easy targets. At the battles of Crécy and Poitiers, France lost in the same way. Europe began to question whether the age of knights was coming to an end, and all of this would happen again at Agincourt. The night before the battle, heavy rain fell. The battlefield turned into a sea of mud. The ground was narrow, with forests on both sides. A large army could not spread out properly. Henry V chose to stand and wait. English archers planted sharp wooden stakes in front of them, preparing for the cavalry charge. Confident in their armored knights, the French decided to attack head-on. That was their fatal mistake. Their heavy armor made it incredibly difficult to move through the deep mud. War horses began to slip and fall. Formations started to break. And at that moment, thousands of arrows rained down from the sky. Many knights did not die by the sword. They fell into the mud, unable to stand, unable to breathe inside their own armor. The English barely needed to fight at close range. As chaos spread across the French lines, victory became inevitable. Mud and longbows had defeated steel and war horses. And this is how the Battle of Agincourt changed the way Europe understood warfare. After Agincourt, it seemed that France was finished. City after city fell under English control. The French army was exhausted. Their morale was broken. Many believed the war was already lost. But then, something unexpected happened. Not a general, not a noble. A teenage girl from a small village claimed she was sent by God to save France. Her name was Joan of Arc. At first, no one took her seriously, but her confidence was unshakable. Her belief inspired hope in a hopeless nation. She convinced the French leaders to let her lead an army to lift the siege of Orleans. And against all expectations, she succeeded. For the first time in years, the French were not retreating, they were advancing. Soldiers who once feared the English knights now believed they could win. Joan did not fight with superior weapons, she fought with belief. And that belief spread across France like fire. Although she was later captured and executed, the momentum she created could not be stopped. France slowly pushed the English back, city by city, until, after more than 100 years of war, the English were finally driven out of France. The 100 Years' War did not end because of knights, armor, or longbows. It ended because a nation found its hope again. And that hope had a name: Joan of Arc.